We're doing a mock draft. It's a 12-team mock draft. It's a 9-category mock draft. It's a head-to-head mock draft, but I'm trialing something. Full reversal. Michael Bolton, what do you know about reversing positions?
Thanks, Josh. It's Michael Bolton here, and it's time for another episode of the Locked On Fantasy Basketball Podcast. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it, indeed.
You are Locked On Fantasy, your daily NBA fantasy podcast. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Hello and welcome to the Locked On Fantasy Basketball Podcast, brought to you by Basketball Monster. My name is Josh Lloyd, and my favorite baseball player is Red Sox pitcher Dick Fitz. I'm also the lead fantasy analyst at basketballmonster.com, and you can find me on Twitter as always at redrock_bball, on TikTok at redrock_bball, and on Instagram at Locked On Fantasy Basketball. Today's episode is brought to you by Game Time. Download the Game Time app. Use the code LOCKEDONNBA to save $20 off your first purchase. Thank you also for making Locked On Fantasy Basketball your first listen every day. We are free, and we are available on all platforms, so give it a double bang and hit the thumb and subscribe and comment. So I've been talking about this for a while. I don't even know if I did it on the show or if I tweeted out the idea of third round reversal, which we've run in the Locked On Fantasy Basketball Bowl for the last couple of years, and we're doing it again this year. But there is a sort of like, auction is the best format. I know this. We know that. Not everyone's going to do it though. So trying to find better ways, which is more of a stark problem, I think, with the arrival of Victor Wembanyama. There's always been an issue with the top of the draft getting an advantage in fantasy, and we try to put third round reversal in to try and make it fairer. You can say that third round reversal doesn't make it fair and it doesn't do enough, so why bother? I think that's a garbage excuse. Anything you could do to help is better. But it's true. It doesn't completely alleviate the level of the top guys and the advantage you get at picking in top 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is, versus the bottom 2 or 3 of round 2. What I wanted to see what would happen is what would happen if we reversed every single round. So the person that picks number 1, ostensibly getting Wemby or getting Nikola Jokic at number 1, what if they pick 12th in every other round? That's what we're doing. Forget about snake drafts. Forget about reversals. We're going full banger. We're going the full reverse. So I am picking, I think I'm picking 4th. So that means I'm picking 9th in every other round. We'll see how that pans out. We'll see what it does for strategy. We'll see what it does for team strengths at the end. I'm excited to see how it goes. Don't forget, put your entries in Locked On Fantasy Basketball Bowl. The entries are down below in the YouTube description and in the audio. We are filling those up. I just want everyone to make sure they're accepting their invitation so I can then go ahead and chuck the replacements out there. So again, do not give up. Just keep putting your entry in if you haven't done it yet, because there's going to be opportunities, and if we get to a stage and there is time, we will expand it. So we might as well go and have a look and see. Oh, actually, no, we can't do that yet, because we're going to do this. I've got to tell you that. Big news. Today's episode is brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook. NFL season is here, and it's a great way for you guys to make a big start to the NFL year and get a big return on FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Because if you are watching a game and you're right there and you've got a bit of a hunch that something's happening, and you're not really sure, like, I can see this, what are we doing? Let's go in and see what the odds show. But on FanDuel, you can see all that. You can see the odds, you can see the bets all in that one place. And in the same spot, you've got access to play-by-play data. You've got access to the latest stats. It's all there. So you can see all of that while you are placing your bets on the FanDuel app. And for new customers who sign up and place a $5 bet, you get $200 in bonus bets guaranteed. You just have to place the bet. That is it. So go to FanDuel.com right now, and don't forget to gamble responsibly. Today's episode is also brought to you by Game Time. Game Time has been with us for a while, helping everybody get tickets at a better price with better features and better options. And they've got a new option they're bringing out now. It's called Game Time Picks. It curates the best options for you for the event that you want to go to. Instead of sifting through thousands of different tickets, it finds the best value options for you to go to the thing that you want to go to with the best experience. Of course, they've got the views from your seat. That still exists. You've got the flash deals where something has dropped in price as you get closer to game time. It will tell you about it. You've got the zone deal where you can save money just by picking an area, and then Game Time selects that spot for you, And again, Game Time picks is another thing to help change the game of getting to live events. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use the code LOCKEDONNBA for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem the code LOCKEDONNBA for $20 off. Download Game Time today. What time is it? Game time. Now, let's go and have a look at the draft room. All right. So we head in. It is a 12-teamer. It's a 9-category. 12-team, 9-category leagues are by far the largest slice of the types of leagues that people play in. By far. I host my mocks on Fantrax. It's just the easiest way to do it for me. And most of these mocks aren't really about like trying to exploit ADP on this player and weight this portion. It's very hard to do with someone who does this for a living because people watch and listen and get a part of this. I want to just more show you about where I value players, and then you can make that judgment of when you go for somebody and when you let them slide. You can see the ADPs, you can see the ranks. You can make that adjustment. This is more about how I value guys, how we're strategizing, building, where runs happen with certain stats and positions that we can make those decisions. And I'm trying something new here with this idea of the full reversal, which is, I think, what we're going to call it, the full reversal. So we're in here at the moment. We've got a little bit of time before the draft kicks off, so I'll probably pause this. This is starting in 3 hours. It's definitely not starting in 3 hours. I'll go and adjust that time, and we'll get ready and we'll come back. All right, we're in here. We'll see. My ability to judge whether people are in the room is cut out because everyone's names turned white when they should be green. Everyone was in there before apart from Jackson, and Jackson's usually in there, so I'm waiting to see. Hopefully he turns up. But Cool J's man is on the clock here first, and he'll pick last in every other round, so he is ready and waiting to go. Pick now. So I told him we might wait for Jackson, but I think Jackson will be there. All right, so Wemby goes at 1 from Cool J's man. Now it's A Drizzy, who's picking at number 2. Hopefully, again, I asked 5 times whether these people understood what the situation was, and people said yes. Come on, A Drizzy, let's make your pick, mate. I don't think it's super hard. Let's go with Jokic. Always something weird at the start of drafts, isn't it? It's hard to wrangle people. It is hard to rank. What is the frustration that I'm feeling is palpable. All right, I'm pausing this. All right, here we go. A Drizzy was there allegedly, ready to draft, but didn't, so I don't know what happened there. Let's unpause this and get it rolling. So, A Drizzy is up next. I'm sure he's going to pick Jokic. He doesn't. What on earth? All right, so now what is actually happening? All right, so Doncic goes at 2, which is a absolutely stinkingly... And what is happening? Now Shai goes at 3. Is everyone feeling okay? This is me at 4. You guys are normal? I didn't see Jokic. Why didn't you pick him? What on earth? Well, you know what? Screw that. I'm not rewinding it because that is just absolute craziness. So Rando picks Giannis at 5. So Doncic goes at 2, an insane selection. Shai at 3, malfunction from apparently not seeing that Jokic didn't go 2. You have to pay attention. Absolute wildness. I picked Jokic at 4, Giannis at 5, Davis at 6, Halliburton 7. Now it's Jackson, who I hope is here. I hope Jackson's here. This for me, getting Jokic at 4 is putting me in a prime position. Jackson, you joined up, my guy. I'm getting ready to pause this and kick him out. Yeah, okay. How annoying. We'll get back to that. It's just an absolutely wild start that I did not expect. All right, we're pausing. Jackson's going. All right, we've got a replacement in. Aiden is ready to go. He's always on the lookout, ready to jump in. So it is his pick now at number 8. Aiden, make the pick. He just made it before, but I had to rewind it. Oh, there it is. Did it. Aiden picks Trae Young at number 8. That is interesting. This has been a wild draft. Emma, you are ready to go. She takes Steph at 9. This draft has been wild, and I love it. I don't want everything always going the same way around. This is amazing stuff. North Core takes Jace Tatum at number 10. Embiid is sliding here, man. I wouldn't take Embiid, but I'm surprised that no one else has done it. Well, there you go. Here he goes at number 11, Joel Embiid. And Luka is rounding out this pick with LaMelo Ball at 12. All right, so now Luka goes again. He's picking at 13, and now we are in full non-serpentine mode. Ooh, Jim Harden. After the Kawhi Leonard news, I think this, and that is not a surprise. You know that I have told you that I'm out on Kawhi, and I would take James Harden at the turn. So, if you want to ask me how we feel about all this now, and what's my opinion on Harden, it's very different. It's not very different to what I was before because I assumed that Kawhi was missing a bunch of games. So it doesn't really change for me. Chet Holmgren goes at 14. Wow, wait, this is all right, it's happening. North Core, you are up. And let's see, it's going to be really interesting to see the way that this changes, this different setup, the different idea. Don Mitchell at 15. So Emma is picking now, and then when's my next pick coming? It's all the way down there. A Drizzy did not read the instructions. All right, Emma. She goes with Paul George. Wowee. So Emma goes with Steph and Paul George. Reminder, this team it's going to look weird, this screen, because of the way the reversal is, where Emma has got my first pick under her name, whereas I've got hers under mine. Because of the way it sets up. It does look janky, for sure. I'm more just interested in how it all structures and how the teams look at the end. So that was Rando going with Sabonis to pair with Giannis, which is a pretty common thing. You're not going to find Sabonis fall to 17 very often. But there he is at number 17. So now it is Eric who goes Ant Edwards with Ant Davis. No, not with Ant Davis. My bad. I was telling you the pairings. They're wrong. My bad. Sabonis actually pairs with Trae Young. That's a good pairing as well. So now it's Eric, who had Anthony Davis, and it was Halliburton Edwards. So Eric is Anthony Davis, and now he is picking at this next selection. Even I screwed it up, getting used to this new idea. Devin Booker, and now it's getting back to my pick. This is Rando, who selected... who did Rando go with? Giannis in the first round. So what does he do here? Also, we're seeing... old mate LeBron fall. So there goes Kevin Durant at number 20 to pair with Giannis. Interesting selection. Now it's me. So I got Jokic at that absolute bargain basement price. Do I just take... Do I take LeBron? 17 seconds left. I don't normally take LeBron. But I'll take LeBron. I'll take LeBron. There we go. Is a little early for LeBron, probably. 21? Maybe. Now it's Rolex Leo, who went with Shai in round 1. Said Free Palestine says draft board messy with my head. Yeah, I know. It's frustrating to try and figure out what's going on. It is. I wish there was a better way of how that looked, but maybe I'll talk to Fantrax about that. We're all working with it at the moment. Rolex Leo goes with Scott Barnes at 22 to pair with Tatum. And now it is A Drizzy, who he criticized taking Shai over Jokic. He said, "Oh man, how can you do that? It's wild." Bro, you took Doncic. Jalen Brunson goes at 23. So he gets the old Mavs back together, Doncic and Brunson. And now it is Cool J's man, who started with Wemby. And we'll see who he adds. I think adding Lillard here would be really good. Oh, he takes Kyrie and Wemby. And now it's back to Luka. So now we're on our just full non-serpentine run. So Fred VanVleet, Damian Lillard. Ooh, that's strong. Doncic, Chet, and Lillard. It's going to be I can't wait to see how this plays out. Very intrigued. So Luka's got LaMelo, Harden, and VanVleet. North Core. Şengün at 27. Şengün's numbers are bouncing around a little bit. I actually don't know who I'm going to target, but I am going to throw a couple of names there. I'll throw Maxey, I'll throw Fox, throw Cade. This is Emma. She's gone she's gone not Jokic, that was me. She went Curry and George. She's gone very old. Emma, don't take Kawhi. I wonder where people are going to fall on Kawhi. I think Kawhi goes outside the top 50 in this draft. The Bronco, Jalen Williams at 28. I don't think I've seen him that early. I'm not going to hate on it at this point. Actually, let me look at my team. What do I need to do with my team? Jokic and LeBron, obviously, free throws are not super strong there. My points are good. My threes are low, but I'll figure that out later. This is Aiden's pick. He goes with Fox. A player who's in the mix for me as well is DeJounte. Yeah, look, if I can snag DeJounte, I don't think I will actually, because there's 3 more picks before me, but I've got Maxey, Cade, and DeJounte in the queue there. Aiden, by the way, is the guy in yesterday's draft who was taking all the guys that I wanted. Bam Adebayo goes. I just did the Miami Heat season preview show, so you can go check that out. This is about right for Bam, though. Evan Mobley should also be in this zone. Eric takes DeJounte. Okay, well, that's a little bit annoying. Do I take Cade with my pick? It's not my pick yet. It's Rando. What do I take? Maxey. Maxey or Cade? Cade or Maxey? Feel better about Cade's assist numbers. Maxey probably scores more. Probably has better efficiency. Ooh, Jaren Jackson. What pick is this? 33. I'm gonna take Cade here because I got a pretty good start in rebounds with LeBron and Jokic. I'll take Cade there. I'm really loading up on assists as well. Like I'm getting some very strong assist numbers. We'll start to bring some defensive stuff in the mid rounds, I think, here. Ja Morant might be a target for me on the flip back as well. Not that it's flipping back, but you know what I mean. Larry Markin at 34. That's about right. Ooh, that is early for Drizzy, who's trying to build the worst team possible. He takes Ja Morant at 35 to pair with Brunson and Doncic, and then Towns goes at 36. Okay, back to Luka. How are you finding the draft format? Let's see how people respond. I'm sure people go, it's a little bit hard with the screen, which I get, but the valuations are very interesting. Jalen Johnson at 37 is a strong pick. Evan Mobley is going to be in the mix for me. Yeah, Evan Mobley is going to be one that I want to get. Oh, well, of course not. He goes at 38. Who else do I want so I can say it out loud and somebody else takes him? Maxey and Quickly I will want as well. I'll throw Bane into my queue. Well, seriously, there goes Maxey. So if this one is Quickly, I'm going to lose my mind. Not because I care that much. But it's more like the ones that I just... Oh, no, it's Bane. Who did I put in the queue? I don't know if I did. Anyway, Emma takes Bane. Luka said the draft format's a little strange. It is. It's something different. That's what we're doing. We're trying it. Is this only a Fantrax option? No. You can do it on Yahoo with manual adjustment. There's no setting to do it. And even this required a little bit of manual adjustment on Fantrax. Zion Williamson goes at 41. Paolo goes at 42. We're getting close to my pick, and I don't really know what I'm going to do because Paolo was there. Like, I have been talking about how I like Quickly. I don't think I've really drafted him anywhere. So Jaylen Brown into my queue. This could be my chance to do it. It helps with my threes. My steals are not perfect. Jaylen will help. Jaylen Brown, if I pick him. Oh, well, I can't because what is happening? Jaylen Brown just went off the board. I'll put Jim Butler in my queue. I don't think that I'll get him. Siakam goes. Not that I think I'll get him. I don't think I'll take him. So we are at pick 45. Is that early for Quickly? Probably. But 18 seconds. I think this would almost lock me down with assists, won't it? Time. All right. I haven't had Quickly yet, I don't think, so let's take him. And then my field goal percentage, despite Cade and Quickly, still looks pretty good. Over 50% and over 82 from the line with over 8 assists. So I am very, very strong in assists. So now I got to sort of pivot and work on my rebounds. Make sure I keep my field goals and scoring up though as well. So after quickly goes the headmaster Jamal Murray. Then it's A. Drizzy's turn. Let's see which guy he reaches for here. Kawhi, of course. And Kawhi at 47, I think he's a reach. It's not that bad, actually. I wouldn't take him in the top 50, but like I said today, I wouldn't take him in the top 50, and someone tweeted at me, oh, you wouldn't even take him at 49? Like, really? Sure, 49. And then the next person can come in and say, would you take him at 48? And then we'll get down to number 1. I say, yeah, I'll take him at number 1 overall. We've got to have some common sense with this. Oh, Kawhi and Jimmy go back-to-back at the end of round 4, 47 and 48. I'm okay with Jim there. I'm not as big on Kawhi. I'd actually take... would I take Jimmy over? I'm just no confidence in Kawhi whatsoever. The guy who's currently sitting at the top of my queue is the Snowman. Now, there's obvious risk with Portland or whatever. Oh, Randall was going to be my next guy too. There's risk with Portland, but Ayton was dominating towards the end of last season. Another guy that I could consider if I want to get blocks, and I don't know that I do, is Claxton. But Jarrett Allen's a good way for me to bump my rebounds and field goals if we get to there. Darius Garland, I have not seen Garland go that early at 50. And I actually like it. I think it's good. I think it makes a lot of sense actually to get him there. All right. So my team, we're sitting with Jokic, we've got LeBron, we've got Cade, we've got Quickly. A lot of these drafts I'm doing based on something I'm working on with category weighting and head-to-head valuations, which you'll see how it makes sense when I do that show and release that article on Basketball Monster, the way that, and I think there's enough evidence in what I've put out there to at least make it something you consider. You don't always have to do it because always doing the same thing every time does not lead to success in a fantasy basketball draft setting. Got to mix it up and have different ideas. Anyway, DeRozan goes to 52. Oh, there goes the Snowman. Aiden takes Ayton at 53. So he is an interesting target for me, but can I slide Jarrett Allen through? I am very, very skeptical of this. Miles Turner goes at 54. Like the two guys on the top of the actual Q1 fan tracks here are Franz Wagner and Rudy Gobert, and I don't think that Gobert is going ahead of Allen. Duran will be another one that I could consider. Although obviously he's a lack of blocks guy. Not that I'm actually caring about blocks. So maybe Duran is my guy. Ooh. Thick Hogsman goes at 55. Toby Harris. I don't mind it. I just didn't expect to see it. The guy that I also am wanting to get later, not now, is Zubats. So, do I take Allen or Duran? Ooh. Give me Jarrett Allen there. Give me Jarrett Allen at pick 57. He doesn't normally fall that far, so I'm actually pretty good with that. And there goes Duran, one pick. Like, look at that center run. Ayton, Turner, Gobert, Allen, Duran. Mobley at the start of round 5. That's a long way away, actually. That is a crazy center run. So be aware of that. When you want centers, this is where a million go. Now you're going to be left with Nurkic and Claxton, Mark Williams in the next batch, Zubats, Hartenstein, Valanciunas, Pirtle, Kessler. They're your next bunch. But that is a crazy run of 5 centers out of 6 picks. Brandon Miller and Mikal Bridges round out round 5. I don't hate Bridges there. I think it's a little early for... No, sorry, I don't hate Miller there. I think it's a little early for Bridges, marginally. But it's not bad. It's not outrageous. Okay. Who's not doing for me? Just look on the screen. Cool J's, man. Hartenstein. 61. All right, people are just going with their guts here. Wagner at 62. You got Vooch coming up as an option too. And as I look at my squad, how much sense does a Cam Thomas make for me? A little bit. A little bit of sense. Miles Bridges goes to 63. I think that's too early. Jordan Poole at 64 is very early, but Emma, I'm not going to tell you that I hate it. I think it's pretty good. I'm surprised that Claxton has fallen down here. Giddey at 65. Okay, Aiden. What do I need to look at, though? My rebounds and assists are at a similar level of scarcity moving forward in the draft because of all those centers just going, but my assists are much stronger than my rebounds. So maybe I need to bring a rebounder in. But who, though? I don't want Mark Williams. Mark Williams. I don't think I've drafted... hi, Mark. Yet. So Zach LaVine, well, that's early for LaVine at 66. He can easily beat that, but there's just too much weirdness on that squad. And there goes Cam Thomas. I couldn't have done that. It's nice, though. I think that's pretty good. Bradley Beal should be going off in this zone. Zubats will be a target for me around 8. I hope he lasts till 8, or maybe someone goes a little early on him because of the Kawhi stuff. Oh, there goes Vassell. I was going to put him into my queue. I'm taking Ingram out of my queue, but I'm going to take the big fella, as my voice goes, Mark Williams at that spot. So let's lock down some field goals, some rebounds. Vooch goes after that at 70. Zubats, I'm going to put Claxton falling here to a stage where I'm going to start considering him, assuming my free throws have built up enough strength. Porzingis, that is early. Now, the report from Celtics Media Day today was Porzingis is targeting December return. I don't care. I still am targeting him returning in January, and he will be on limited minutes, and he will be on back-to-backs, missing them for sure. My thing was, I don't think that he could possibly return to full minutes until around All-Star, even if he's back in December. I'm just not doing it there at all. Anunoby at 72. Don't really see him going there, do you? Beal at 73 is good stuff. I do like that from you, Luka. Beal at that position. Chuck Simons in my queue. We're getting to... Did I end up putting Zubats in there? I did. I got D'Lo in yesterday's mock. I might actually chuck him in there as well. The assists are the category that's going to go. What are my steals looking like? 1 steal a game, 0.7 blocks. Who's a steals guy? Suggs. DiVincenzo. Herb Jones. Not yet, though. Not yet. So after Beal went at 73, it was Kuzma 74, Claxton 75. Simon's 76. So Ingram's falling a little here. I wouldn't take him here, but others would, so that's why I'm saying he's falling. Throw Nurkic and Kessler in there. Kuminga can go in my Q2. Scooter. Scooter can go. Trey Murphy. Murphy is going in the 70s in a lot of drafts. And while I like Murphy, there is obviously a level of risk with that. Obviously a level of risk. Just double checking my squad. I need a power forward, and guard because I've got a lot of centers sitting there. So let's make sure we address that. So maybe we don't take Zubats yet. Is this my pick? No. We're 2 away still. Josh, don't panic. But who? Time running down. D'Angelo Russell. There he goes, off the queue. Okay. Getting points is very difficult. My team's points are not super good. This might mean I need to buck it up. Oh, you prick! How? Why did you take? Why did you take Kuminga there? 22. That was because I was going to take Kuminga there, so I am now not happy that you took Kuminga there. Colin Sexton would make sense, but it is risky. Chris Middleton has a level of risk at 81. What do I do? I'm going to Middleton this. It's annoying. Kuminga and Russell were the 2 guys I wanted to take, and they both just went ahead of me. A very, very frustrating situation. So now I was considering doing Zubats next round. I'm not sure that I will. What's my free throws? 80%. 53 from the field. Kobe White at 8, Drew Holiday 82, Kobe White 83. This is a really weird spot at the draft. So I don't love taking Middleton there, which I did. I don't love Holiday there. I don't love White there. But I'm also looking at it and going, well, who else am I taking here? Who else is the guy that I want? Jabari Smith? Herb Jones? Although there's obviously risk in New Orleans because we don't know the rotations. And there goes Jabari Smith to round it out. That is 7 rounds over. And then we're back to 8. with Luka at pick 1. Yusuf Nurkic. You all slept on Kobe White. Nah. Tyler Hero at 86. I would not be shocked if Adrizzi does not know that this is a category league. Tyler Hero at 86. Okay, that's about the area. I think we're talking Valanciunas zone here as well. But this is big center territory coming up. Big center territory. Yesterday I took Reeves. I don't want to get back into that mix. There goes Jalen Green. Okay. Obviously prioritizing scoring, which I get. It is very hard to get. So maybe Rowan Barrett's 20 points is what I get. Oh, Sexton did go here. Maybe I'll take... Yeah, but do I take Zubats? What's going to be harder for me? Scoring is obviously the hardest. And my team is fine, but it's not the best scoring team. Scoot. Ooh, that's early for Scooter. 89 is early. That takes away a lot of value, takes away a lot of upside. Not saying that he can't be in that area, because he absolutely can. He just takes away so much upside, though, or value, really, however you want to phrase it. I took Barrett in yesterday's mock as well. I think I'll probably do it again. Just a 20-point scorer. He's the new Wiggins, obviously. Yeah, he's going to hurt my free throws, but they're all right. He's not going to offer much defensively, but my defense is okay. Oh, Zubats went. No! My sweet Croatian prince. You're the Avjar to my sandwich. Sorry if I mispronounced that. I believe it's pronounced sandwich. I've lost my mind. Third podcast of the day. I'm tired. Derek Lively at 92. All right. We are... Obviously, these guys are pushing centers. I'm going to slide an RJ through here. Give me that 20-point scorer. 20-point scorers, guys. Hen's teeth. In this round 8, pick 90, it's hen's teeth, man. You cannot find it. And if you want to compete in scoring, which some of these teams do and some don't, you got to get it. Oh, Keontae. Yeah, Drizzy. Cool. After Barrett went... hey, hang on. I didn't even notice. Michael Porter Jr. went, the poop cookie. Good. I didn't want him. I want to get some steals or defensive or rebounds next. So I've got Kessler there. Suggsy, Jonesy, Pajemski. JV, is he gone? Valanciunas? I'll throw DiVincenzo into the queue. McCollum goes at 96. That's about okay for him. With the Mitchell Robinson news, I think DiVincenzo is going to have to play more minutes, so that's why he's moved into consideration for me now. Where he wasn't really before. Oh, Nick Okongwu's still there too. Draymond at 97. And whenever you draft Draymond, he offers a lot, but he's going to drag your scoring way down. Way down. Can I bring Reeves at 98? I don't normally draft someone like a Herb Jones. I think that might be the way I'm going with my pick. I don't think I'm going to take Kessler. I'll throw Pajemski up there too. And DiVincenzo. But Valanciunas is still around. Or I can't take Herb Jones because he just goes at 99. Reeves went at 98. Reassess on the fly. Bogdan Bogdanovic also looking good here. Terry Rozier looking good in this area also. Oh, the steals are going. Jones, Suggs. That is what I wanted, and they are going. And I do not... Oh, I'm Pajemski. I do not like that. I don't like it. That's... okay, so that is... So we're talking round 9 here, and steals are just going. They're flying. Maybe Bogdan is who I need. Aram, what are we doing at this spot? This is a weird area. I'm surprised Keegan Murray hasn't gone. I wouldn't take him here, but I'm surprised he hasn't gone. Okongwu goes at 102. Brook Lopez 103. That's good. Rozier 104. Now it is Josh's pick. So all my steals legends are not there. I could take Amen Thompson, but there's a level of uncertainty. A big level of uncertainty. Do I big ragu this? I might DiVincenzo this, I think. Good steals, good threes. I'm lacking in those areas. Can deal with field goals. Robinson injury helps a lot. It's probably early. And I wouldn't have done this had we not got that extra confirmation on Mitch Rob. But we'll do it here. I got Bogdan there, who's an option for me. I want to pull the Caruso trigger, but I'm a little worried about roll and scoring. Trace Jackson-Davis is going into my Q2. Oh, Bogdanovic, I can't do that one again then, can I? Because old mate Rolex Leo just took him. Walker Kessler goes to A Drizzy at 107, which is a pretty good pick, mate. If I'm gonna crap on your other picks, I'll congratulate you there. And Cool J's man goes with Keegan at 108. Chris Paul goes at 109 to start off round 10. These are solid. These are good picks. I am surprised that Valanciunas is still there. This is definitely prime Valanciunas territory. I'll throw Sarah into my queue. Amen Thompson 110. That's solid enough. I like that. Let's throw a couple of flyers in here. Dyson Daniels, Taylor Hendricks. Andy Wiggins always goes late. People have just decided he is cooked, and he might be. I'm going to throw Khalil Ware, because we just did the Miami show. I'm going to throw old mate Carlo into there as well. Carlo Makovic. We're in round 10, so I'm not fully going with a flyer here. Caruso goes at pick 111. Now Emma looking to do some damage. Look, it's no surprise that my projections hate what A Drizzy's team has done. He's currently on the bottom. Cool J's man is currently at the top with the Wembanyama team. And then there's Eric is second, and I'm coming fifth at the moment, which I should be doing better than that. What is it that's off with my squad? Oh, there's just some areas where I'm not like super, super strong. But I will adjust that in a sec. Ooh, Nembhard at 112. That's not expected. Tyus Jones at 113. Andy Nembhard is interesting. I'm actually warming a little bit up to him and even like a Dosumu, but they're a little bit do nothing for me. I'd like them to do something. Tyus Jones, 113. I am absolutely taking Valanciunas for this next pick, by the way. If he's there. Like, this is crazy to me that he's still there. Why is JV still around? We are in round 10. I'm expecting him as starting center. This is... The other one I'll throw in my queue actually is Brogdon, because he will get some value early in the season. Marcus Smart goes. Oh, yeah, I like that pick. He's a good steals guy. Am I going to be able to get I considered Valanciunas in round 8, where I took Barrett. I don't think I'm going to end up getting him, because I think one of these guys, even though Eric's gone center 2 rounds in a row, will... Ooh, that is early on Dyson Daniels. Whew. Early. All right, so can Rando allow Valanciunas to get to me? We can only hope. Of course not. Of course. Why would that happen? Why would I be able to do that? Why would that ever work out the way that I was sort of hoping it would? You know what? Let's take Mike Conley there. It's good. It's late enough for Conley at 117. Start doing some flyers with Jackson Davis and Sarr and Hendricks with the next couple of picks. Clowney, Makovic, Wiggins, Asar. Cam Johnson fits into that. Gafford's going to fit into that somewhere. It's really annoying. Jeremy Grant goes. Asar Thompson goes at 119, and then 120 is not picked yet. Let's see. Cool J's man thinking about this one, and he goes with Mitch Robinson. Was that auto picked? It was not. Why did he pick Mitchell Robinson there? Did you not hear the news? Didn't get auto picked. I was searching for Conley and panicked. That's because I took him. Trace Jackson Davis 121. Also, a great reminder, be up to date on the news. Figure out what's actually happening. Clay at 122. Clay at 122 is okay. I don't like that this guy just took Jackson Davis because I was hoping I'd see him fall through. Denny Avdia, 123. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind it. It's not inspiring me. So what do I do at 11? Do I take the surety of Al Horford? Don't know. It hurts my points very clearly. Shaden Sharp is 124 here. Yeah, he's scoring and nothing else. I am going to... Is Kevin Porter worth a late fly? Probably is. I still think there's a chance that Porter gets suspended. He hasn't received any suspension for the domestic violence arrests, even though he wasn't charged. So maybe they don't suspend him. Alex Sarr, what? That's what I wanted. Capella goes at 127. Now that is good value. That is good value. What? You know who is actually good value here is Cam Johnson. I'm not relying upon him to do anything, but I might pick 129. Rando's going to pick. So, of course, I said Cam Johnson's name out loud. So, say his name and he disappears. No. Rusty Westbrook. Let's take Cam Johnson there. Just get some scoring, get some threes in there, get some okay percentages. Usually can be an okay rebounder. Not always perfect, but it's worth a crack. I like the selection of guys in my queue here. Porter, Horford, Matkovic, Clowney, Wiggins, Hendricks. They go Zach Edey at 130. Malik Monk can go into the queue. I am shocked that nobody has gone with Naz Reid. He probably could have been an option for me. Huckers, that's early for me. I don't massively see... of course, it's Adrizzi. I don't see the upside massively in Huckers, actually. Did I put Khalil Ware in? I didn't, but... because we just did the Heat show, we'll throw Khalil into the queue. And As Gordon rounds it out at pick 132. Aiden's team currently projects for the most games played at 795. I'm at 750. Why is mine? It's Chris Middleton, that's why. And Mike Conley. And Cam Johnson. Ow. So after Malik Monk, who starts off round 12, it's John Collins, and it's Naz Reid, then Kelly Olynyk. All right. I just don't know how much he's going to play. Just really not sure about it. Aiden looking for his 12th selection here. He hasn't been stealing my guys as much this time. Benjamin Simmons. AFL legend. Christian Petrarca, best mate legend. Ben Simmons. He's healthy. He's ready to go. It's time for Ben Simmons. Let me tell you the worst thing in NBA at the moment. Making a Ben Simmons Rookie of the Year joke. Bro, it wasn't even funny when it happened. We're making him 6 years later. It is a terrible joke. Steph Castle is 138. Fine. It's your 12th pick. I think it's just, you've set it on flames, on fire. It's in flames. It's on fire. But who cares? It is okay for me. It's okay for you to do that. It's okay for me to ridicule you. Jeremy Sohan goes at 139. We are 2 away from me. I got to really knuckle down here, even though I've got a big list of blokes in that queue. Jalen Smith. Like this. Okay, I took Mike Conley. I took Cam Johnson. The obvious pick here is Al Horford. But I don't think I want to combine him with those guys. But he is an obvious pick. Who else is in that list that looks good? I'll just take Wiggins there. I always seem to end up with Wiggins late in these drafts. Taylor Hendricks to Rolex Leo. And now it's A Drizzy. Let's see. What terrible pick can you make here? I feel like he's going to take Kevin Porter. Josh Hart. Okay. I would have not liked that pick had it not been for the Robinson injury news. Currently at the top of my projected standings is Eric, where's Eric pick? Right in the middle here. Which is good. Sort of the point of this, isn't it? North Core, who picked 10th, is second. Free Palestine, who picked 11th. He's projected 3rd. Very interesting. It's not the be-all and end-all, but it is interesting. Wendell Carter goes at 144. PJ Washington goes at 145. Adrian, imagine you laughing at someone's picks. Grayson Allen, 146. Cool. Nice source of threes. No chance, I don't think, that he replicates last season, but that is also cool. That is fine. John Isaac. Well, we know what he's bringing. 40 games of good blocks and steals. And Dennis Schroeder goes at 148. Probably gets good start. Probably gets 30 minutes. I just think he's going to be very, very mid. Would be my worry. Aiden takes Norman Powell, 149. Does that trigger someone else to take Kevin Porter? Do I take Kevin Porter? If Al Horford slides to me with this next one, I 100% am taking Al Horford. I cannot. He has to go here. Even if it's for half a season, he has to go here. So that will be my choice when we get to that spot. I thought I put Brogdon in my queue. I'll stick him in now. I don't mind Ivy, who's there in that queue as well. Or Oubre at 13. Maybe. Probably not, though. I'll put Bilal in the queue. I'll put Ricochet in the queue. Patrick Williams in Chicago is dealing with foot pain. Could Matas Bozalis be an opening night starter? He'd probably be horrible at percentages. And I'm not sure what else he's doing apart from some out-of-position blocks. Not really that out of position. But Dan Tice. All right. Al Horford's still there. I'm just taking him. 153. Absolutely totally fine. And when Porzingis is back, I'll move on. G Dick goes at 154. Absolutely the reason for this round. This is what you do. You just see what happens with guys. And now I've got one more selection coming up. Don't really know what I'm going to do with it yet. Bob Portis goes 155. Now, Portis has got an ADP of like 100 and like inside the top 90 on ESPN. So, hey, Drizzy, that's unbelievably good from you to get him there. Buddy Hield at 156. I don't think that Bud's going to play enough. But he could. There's Pajemski. There's Melton. I don't know. I honestly just don't know what they're going to do. Noah Clowney goes 157. One of the most popular sleepers, flyers out there. Reed Shepherd, I just don't know how there are enough minutes. In fact, there are not. There cannot be enough minutes for him, I don't think. Jaden Ivey, there is minutes. We'll see whether he's good enough for them, but that's a good pick too. So I've got a bunch of guys here. Makovic, Porter, Ware, Koulibaly, Ricochet, Buzalis, and Dosumu, all in line for my flyer selection. I could throw Keon Ellis into that as well. I won't. Yeah, okay. Bilal goes at 160. Good. It's one of the names I don't have to choose from. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks until one. I've got 6 guys in my queue. 5 guys in my queue because Kevin Porter just went. Aiden, how do you come from like Randy Orton out of nowhere to drop one on me? Jordan Clarkson, 162. I've got options. Like, do I take Makovic or do I take Ware? Or do I take Ricochet? Ricochet's got the minutes. Eason goes at 163. So it's Rando's pick. Robert Dillingham ahead of... Wow, that's a crazy pick. Given just who some of the other options are available in terms of even just young guys. So it's my pick. Ricochet's going to have the minutes. Where I don't know that Khalil will. Carlo is Carlo. Let me just take the number 1 pick with minutes upside in Ricochet. Could have been any of those guys, really. DeAnthony Melton goes to finish at 166 and 2 more picks left. And then we round this out. I would say that this format so far of the full reversal has worked well, apart from Keldon Johnson being drafted for some reason and Jaden McDaniels, 2 picks that I hate. But you've got Makovic, Ware, Buzalis, Dosumu, Keon Ellis, Karis LeVert, Max Strus on the wire, Gary Trent, Vince Williams, Andre Drummond. Quite a few options still available. But I think overall the structure of it worked pretty well with that reversal. So my team started, somehow Jokic fell to me at 4. Then I went LeBron, Cade, quickly, Jarrett Allen in 5, Mark Williams, Chris Middleton in 7, Barrett 8, DiVincenzo 9, Mike Conley 10, Cam Johnson 11, Wiggins 12, Horford 13, and Risa Shea at 14. That's how it went. That's how it looked. All right, so if I go and have a look at our Analysis Monster advanced standings on Basketball Monster, Eric comes in at projected first with a projected winning percentage of like 586. Eric picked at whatever that spot was, 7. So he started round 1 at 6. Okay, right in the middle. North Core projected second. He started at 10 and then third in every other round. It was me next who picked 4 in round 1 and then 9 in every other round. Free Palestine next who picked 11 and then second in every round. Emma who picked 9 in round 1 and then 4 in every round. Rolex Leo who went he started with pick 3 and he made the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander blunder, but he then went to 10 in every other round. All right. And A Drizzy did not make the bottom. Aram did. Why is Aram so low on the bottom? Why does his team look bad? Davis, Edwards, Bam, Parlo, Turner, Zach, Ingram, Porter, Okongwu, Smart, Saar, Castle, Oubre, Clarkson. It's because, so his team projected out pretty poorly because his last few picks, Clarkson, Oubre, Castle, I did not project well at all. And I thought he went high on Porter. That's why. So I don't think he's actually that bad, that team. And there you go. That is the show. Nice little quick mock. A couple of mocks in a couple of days. I will head out. Just hit the thumb up on the way out. Leave your comments on the draft format. Leave your comments on the overall draft and how it went. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. See ya.